These days, love can be just a click away. Last year, one BBW dating site devoted entirely to the British scene recorded 9,000 members, and more than half of them were men.
Internet dating is brilliant because it does show you that there are men out there that like big women.
So fat girls can have more fun and get an awful lot of attention, even if some of it's not always welcome.
You get the net pervs.
HNGs, we know them as horny net geeks.
Some of them will just come out with, what are you wearing?
Or the worst one I get is, you're a big woman, how big are your tits?
50H, and if anybody does bras that fit them, let me know.
One of them did ask me if I liked wrestling, which I thought was quite funny. I don't think I've ever wrestled in my entire life.
Mambo number 5.
It's quite funny because a friend of mine came round to my house yesterday. A letter N has rubbed off my keyboard. He said, why? How's that happened? And I said, well, it's all the invitations I get to view people's webcam. No. Do you want to chat with me? No.
But amongst the frogs, there are some Prince Charmings, and even the occasional fairy tale ending.
They say the internet is a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you use it badly. For people like me and other BBWs, it has changed our lives.
Sue Allen is a case in point.
I didn't have any relationships when I was a teenager. I avoided relationships, often going out with my friends and behaving like their mother, making sure that they didn't get too drunk, that they were all seen home safely and all that sort of thing. I'd wear very frumpy clothes and sit in the background. So I didn't really have any relationships up until I was about 21.
At the age of 21, Sue started a 9-year relationship with a man who was afraid to admit he liked his women extra large.
We never went out, and therefore we never went to any events that my friends held. We never went to a barbecue, we never went to the pub, we never went to a cinema. I was always going to any of my friends' events on my own or with another close friend who was single. I knew that he didn't want to be seen out in public with me purely because he didn't invite me. I think that the worst ever example of that would be a Christmas party where he paid an ex-girlfriend to go with him rather than invite me. And that was the one time I can remember going home feeling absolutely dreadful.
It wasn't until Sue discovered BBW dating that she found a way to escape her closet relationship and the courage to change herself.
It was astounding. I was getting emails about 20 a day. And I used to chat to so many different people and started to chat to one person in particular. We chatted for about 3 months and it all came to a head because one night he actually asked me, are we ever going to meet? I put up on screen, but I'm a fat, ugly troll. And his reply was, do you really think I care what you look like?
For the first time in 30 years, Sue was going out on a date with a man in public.
I was absolutely petrified, and as I walked towards the pub where I was going to meet him, I was wolf-whistled out of a car. That just gave me the spark I needed. I walked in and his first reaction was, you are not a fat, ugly troll. I was stunned, and I said to my friend that if he really means it, then the old Sue will disappear and the new Sue will turn up. Because of him, I said goodbye to the other guy.
Sue is a very good-looking person, but sometimes the reality of somebody saying you are gorgeous because of your size and your face, it gives you an awful lot of confidence.
I feel right now I have more confidence than any of my friends. In fact, I probably have more confidence than any woman should have. In fact, any person should have. But I'll never go back.
Who's got the biggest bum? I hate to say this, but she's gorgeous. Sue, you're gorgeous. I hate you. And she's got a bigger bum. If that goes out... No. This isn't for real.
Yeah.
Oh my God.